Malika El Aroud and her husband Moez Garceloui, seen here on their way to court in Switzerland. Their online radicalizing had led to this, a conviction for running a website promoting terrorism. But the punishment was light. Police feared they would turn to actual recruitment.
Malika El Aroud would interest every police service and every intelligence service of the accident if and when she would be on their territory. Because wherever she goes, she touches people. And whenever people are touched by this radical message, the danger is clear and present that starts a process of radicalization, hence a process of thinking about a terrorist act or preparing to terrorist act.
When Malika and her husband, Moez Garceloui, moved back to Belgium in 2007, police say their fears were realized. In the tough Anderlecht district of Brussels, Garceloui recruited a young Belgian Moroccan, Hicham Bayayou. Bayayou's lawyer says he was attracted to Malika's website. At the time, she was posting these views about US troops. Quote, "I intensely hope and pray every day our fighters massacre those American pigs and their allies." Bayayou's lawyer admits his client wanted to fight American troops too, helped with Malika's website, and was indeed recruited by her husband.
He explains that he was approached by this man, so Moez Garceloui, and that he was charmed, let's say, but what he was saying, that he was knowing a lot about religion, that he had an answer to every question.
According to defense lawyer of Hicham Bayayou, he says that Garceloui recruited him, and as we know, Bayayou was an active participant on the Minbar SOS website.
You might say that. I couldn't possibly comment.
But these are accurate elements.
These are accurate elements, of course.
So Garceloui was involved in recruiting people.
We think that. We think he is, but it's still up to us to prove it.
When we go to Bayayou's neighborhood looking for answers, we learn firsthand what makes recruitment here easy. There is anger, a sense of alienation. Along with my producer, Paul Cruikshank, we are told we are in danger.
Why is it dangerous? You've made your point.
It's clear we have to leave. We are later told even police avoid the area. They know the anger over perceived injustices against Muslims are the currency radical recruiters deal in.
Within that climate, Malika functions like a magnet.
The way that they're operating, here is a woman, tell me if I'm wrong, here is a woman she's running this website, and then the other part of the team, the husband, is going out to talk to these people. Is that how it's working?
That is how it's working. What you are putting in forward is an organization. This is up to us to prove.
As the police built evidence, Garceloui slipped out of Belgium. Under his instruction, Bayayou and 2 others followed him to the Afghan-Pakistan border. Malika and her new husband, Garceloui, stayed in touch. Incredibly, he risked sending her this intercepted picture that CNN obtained. He seemed to want to convince her he was as dedicated as her last husband.
When he sent the picture, then you have this email response. She's saying, "Oh, tu es beau," "Oh, you are beautiful."
Garceloui even bragged he'd killed 5 Americans. Malika congratulated him, telling him, "I wish I was with you." But he didn't just send her emails. Malika's husband, Garsalui, actually urged attacks inside Europe. CNN discovered this posting buried on Malika's website saying, "You know well, my brothers and sisters, the solution is not fatwas, it's booms." Chilling words that put Belgium's counter-terrorism forces on high alert.
People are coming back from those war scenes. When they come back in our country, present a potential danger. We want to know what they do, what they intend to do.
When Malika's online associate Hisham Bayayu returns, the authorities didn't have long to wait. According to his lawyer, Bayayu boasted in an email to an ex-girlfriend he'd been cleared for an operation.
When he came back, he wanted to reseduce this woman. He tried to impress her by sending her an email saying the organization told him that he could make an operation in Belgium.
But the email was intercepted. Acting quickly, in December last year, Belgian police arrested 14 suspects, charging 6, Malika Alaroud and Hisham Bayayu among them, with participation in a terrorist group. Bayayu's lawyer says his client has never hurt anyone and isn't in a terror group. The Belgian police say they broke up a terror cell. The type Western intelligence services say poses the greatest threat today, recruits trained in the tribal areas of Pakistan.
We knew we were in the presence of an organization that is part of Al-Qaeda. We knew that these people were in contact with the highest levels of Al-Qaeda in Afghanistan. So we considered it sufficiently serious as to deploy what forces were necessary to apprehend these people.
But the man they most want, Malika's husband, Moez Garsalui, was safe from arrest in the tribal areas between Afghanistan and Pakistan. Counter-terrorism sources tell CNN Garsalui had ties to a top Al-Qaeda operative who planned the 2006 airline plot to blow up planes flying to the United States. Malika's family says that while they may not agree with all her writings, they understand the anger that motivates her.
She dares to say what we all feel deep down. She speaks out about what's going on in Gaza, Afghanistan and Iraq.
In 2006, Malika was clear that given the chance, she'd continue her war.
It's an obligation. God doesn't like cowards. God says in the Quran, whoever turns their back in combat, I think receives a very serious punishment. God doesn't forgive cowards. He doesn't forgive.
In this court, the Palais de Justice in the heart of Brussels, Malika is unlikely to ask for forgiveness. She believes she has done nothing wrong, neither a terrorist nor responsible for what people do after reading her website. For now, with Malika in jail, her online jihad has been halted, but she already has a far-reaching legacy. One husband dead, an Al-Qaeda hero. Another allegedly a vital link in Al-Qaeda's battle to bring terror to Europe. And an unknown number of young people radicalized and energized by her words.